What is going on, guys? I'm back for another video, and another month, another new barn find. So let's set a waypoint over there. We're just in the BMW i8 right now, and let's drive on over there and see what it is. I don't know anything about the pack, anything about what the new barn find is, or anything like that. I just know that there's this in it. There's a pretty cool race car, and the legendary R31 is in the game. And I actually have never seen that car before. Or I probably have, but I don't really remember seeing it before like seeing it in the pack, so that's pretty cool. Is that the barn finder right there? Please tell me that's the barn finder right there. Is this it? Did we find it? We found it! Hey! Alright, let's see what it is. Let's see what he's got to say. Hopefully it's something cool.
I knew we'd find it. We always do.
That's all you got to say about it.
Whoa, cool! It's a Volvo, but what a Volvo. Front engine, rear drive
Bullet
sports
holes.
car. And if it's the one I think it is, it's famous. Come on, let's get it out of here.
It's famous. I don't know what the reference is from that with the bullet holes in the side. So what is it, a Volvo?
Go away! Go away! I can't work with you watching. I'll call you when it's ready.
That was very odd. So what was that, a Volvo 1800E or something like that? I don't think I've ever heard of that car. Again, not really a barn find that I am super excited about, but we'll go ahead and go show it off anyway. Just fast travel back to the festival and just rush Warren and get it done right away instead of waiting for him. I don't even know how long that takes to wait, and it honestly, like, it's worth it just waiting, but I'm in a rush. I gotta record some videos, because I got like an hour of free time left, so I gotta grind out a bunch of videos in this new update. Anyway, let's see, where was it? Right, nope, not tune, barn finds. And I wish that when I did this, it just put me in it right away. But anyway,
There it is. Volvo 1800E. Fuel-injected engine, 130 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 9.6 seconds. Oh, and it's the car Roger Moore drove in the Saint. Yep, you heard that right.
so that's where that little reference was. He was saying the car is famous. All right, 0 to 60 in 9 seconds. That's not a very great. It's the very last. Wow, easy to find. That's a plus about the car. I mean, so far that's like the only plus I'm seeing about the car. I mean, it does look like kind of cool. Like it kind of looks like a mixture of like an old Mustang and like a like an old Corvette almost, but like mixed with like the Sunbeam, because it's got like the front, like the Sunbeam. It's got that like mouth, like the smiley face or whatever. Anyway, let's see if this thing's got any special upgrades. I don't really expect it to. With how big the engine bay is, I'm assuming we'd have the V12 swap. No, we don't. Wow, that's very interesting. All right, well, I mean, let's just throw some upgrades on this thing and see how it does. See if we got any special upgrades. No, not really. I mean, that's kind of cool, a little bumper like that, but not really anything super special. Remove those lights right there. Look at that exhaust. Holy crap. Throw some tires on here. Fatten up the tires. Just want to do some upgrades on it and just see how it handles. See if it's viable for races and stuff like that. Because some of the older cars like this, if you upgrade them to like a decent PI, they're just complete trash in how they handle and like everything about them. They'll have like decent power, but that's just because like anything can have pretty decent power if you upgrade the engine. But like the Shelby Cobra, I know, like that's one of my favorite cars in this game, and I hate to bash it, but like if you upgrade it so it's really fast, it just feels like a boat almost when you're driving. Like it's super floaty, and it like doesn't really want to like go straight almost. It's really strange, but you just have to like actually experience it to know like what I'm talking about exactly. But we'll just throw a couple more upgrades on here. Let's see. Wow, we're only pushing like 300 horsepower. I was expecting a little bit more out of the stock engine, but I guess this thing is a 1972 Volvo, so what was I really expecting? Come on. Let's see. Did I do everything? I completely lost track of what I have done and what I haven't, so I just got to run through everything again. Sorry. Okay, I'm pretty sure we put everything on. So, I mean, not that much power. I think I might just put the engine swap in. What is that? Minus 60 horsepower? Yeah, we're just going to put that in. Put a turbo on it. Upgrade the turbo, maybe the exhaust, see if it sounds cool. I'll upgrade just a couple things here just to up the most horsepower. Boom, we're good. So it's ended up with just a couple upgrades. It's, wow, 600 horsepower. So this is definitely going to be testing the car, considering it only has 130 horsepower stock. But I mean, we'll see how it does. See if it's viable for races and stuff, because that's something that I'm always really curious about. Like, not so much. I guess it's not really such a big deal now in the game, but if I was like just getting the game or whatever, or like I didn't have the game 100% completed and I had more races to do, I'd be really curious to see if I could actually use this thing in races. And so far, it doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't seem to handle too terrible. For having 600 horsepower, it really didn't. It doesn't wheel spin that much. The gears are pretty long. I guess with the race, it does feel like it. You can definitely tell it's an older car, and it does have that little floaty feeling that I was talking about. But it's not as bad. Definitely needs a little bit more traction through the corners though. So it's not that bad just like going straight and stuff, but definitely you want to be slowing down a lot for corners and very early for it. See how the brakes are. Brakes are pretty good. I mean, nothing super special. The rear tires do actually grip up a bunch. I didn't see what exactly, how wide we could make them. I just kind of just threw them on there. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I wonder how it drifts. So it's just wanting to slide with all this body roll. I think I definitely should have put the roll cage in, because I think that would have helped with the floatiness a little bit. But anyway, I mean, the car's not terrible. It's definitely something that it wouldn't be my first choice or my 20th choice to pick to do a race. But if you were wanting to just hop in the car and do a race, you definitely could do that. It would definitely take some adjusting to, but it's not absolutely garbage. I mean, it's definitely a viable option if you're wanting to do it. But yeah, I mean, that's the new car, the new Lotus. Not really anything super special about it. Just kind of another car that they added, just like another old car that I guess is maybe famous in Australia. I don't know. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, as always, please leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you feel like doing. I'm going to be posting a bunch of... I haven't been posting that much recently, but I do have some time right now, and there's new DLC, so I know what videos to upload and stuff like that. So I'll be grinding out videos and having a bunch of videos for the next couple days. So look for those on the channel, and as always, guys, I'm out.